What's up, guys? Polypopo here, and what I want to show you guys today is kind of like what we're going to go over today is more about EQing and not EQing. And I don't really get into too much of this. I usually just go into my mixer and I adjust the levels, I'll add effects, and yeah, but sometimes you hear the term the mix comes back muddy. So I've been getting into separating each one of the sounds that are going in here track by track. Now in the MPC you do have plenty of effects and everything. You have the pair EQ and your dynamics. For all the stuff that we're about to do, you can just use these. But for in this video, I'm going to be using a Pro Q3. It's probably one of my favorite plugins. I usually don't get into the software, but this screen right here, I really dig it and everything, but I need a little bit of visuals whenever it's coming down, and it's its own beast to be able to mix like that. It's not a very easy thing. So yeah, I'm just leaving that kind of like this here real quick. Is this okay? Everything going good here? Is that right? Can I minimize this? Alright, so what we're gonna do is just gonna use this piano warm stack, and I'm gonna create like what would be a mid, a high, extra highs, lows, and bass, all with one sound here. And then I want to show you um, pre-EQ versus post-EQ and the difference. And I really kind of think, like I say, it's a beast of its own. So um, you really got to get in and study it. There's one thing about making music and then mixing it, mastering it, and then the whole process of sending out your music. Like, oh, there's a lot more to just making. There's different things to do other than just making music. So but you can do it all on this box here, this keyboard. So that's why I love it. Here we go. I'm gonna make a little bitty loop here, and then we'll add to it, and then I want to EQ it. So check this out. We can do better than that. Here we go. Put some bass notes. Whatever happens, happens, right? Alright, cool. So we got a nice little loop going. Let's add another track. Let's just keep it on a high. Seems that's cool. They're all good. like I say, I like to go in here and just, I think that's good enough, right? Now I'm going to go in here and add this pair of EQs to this track. Right here under VSTs. And I really don't use controller mode, but I really think I'm going to get into this, dude, because there's a ton of stuff in here. Get in here, I can edit it here, but again, the MPC screen, when I went in here and I did the EQ earlier, it looks way better than this, you know what I'm saying? But I need visuals, so the only reason I'm using this is so I can get a visual representation of what I'm doing. So I have this up here now, and this is track 2. This is the bass track. Okay, so it's always good to name these. It only takes a second and it helps you out later on, okay? Put a little bell over it because I just want it clean. That's all I want. Is it the mic that's doing that, man? It is the mic that's doing that. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and take this sound right here, and it's dope, right? And you can go all the way into the key that you want to be in. Like, dude, no, I needed more C3 or C2 or C. I need it in A flat. It doesn't matter, dude. You can pick the key you want. But this joker's hitting right here. We're going to go, I like it right here. Right here. So I'm going to take this sound. Dot. And I'm just going to tune it more to my liking that way. And I can make it dynamic, which makes this little bad boy move. It's not quite the mother ducker, or not the mother. It's not quite the. It's not the mighty duck that we got, but it's super dope. So now I'm going to go to track 1. And we got melody going. And let's do this. Same thing. What's dope about this is that I can go in here and I can see I already got a hotspot mixing. So I'm going to have to grab this. And I'll bell it off over here. I'm going to have to already colliding pretty good. Like, again, I don't know too much. I'm doing this by ear. I want that. I don't know, but that's what I want. I think it sounds good like that. And again, you kind of want it in your key. So right around here, that's legit. Pretty close. So look at pre-post again. The hotspot's gone. Ooh, it's starting to sound good. Again, this is without. It just sounds nice and full, right? I'm going to leave these off. I'm going to go to track 2, turn it off. Okay, all weak, you know what I'm saying? But now let's go to the actual master. Okay, go master channel right now. This is overall the whole thing, so I'm going to show you what it does to the whole dealy bop here. This is the whole song. Look at this. Got a couple hot spots going on there. Let me go back to these tracks and turn these on. Let's see what happens. It could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing, but we're gonna find out together. Melody's on, bass is on. Let's go back to our channel mixer here. See what this one's doing. Ooh, see? Now we got all that hot spots. But you can go back and fix all that stuff. You can do it right here. Just a little too hot right there. What I really like about this is that I can just go in here. Let's listen with it off. It just sounds so good and full. That's why I'm like, I could boost the bass and everything and it sounds good, but if you're really like me and just getting started out, I can hear the difference. Like, you could pinpoint and pick out more of what you want to do with it. It's super, super cool, actually. Anyway, I just thought that was really, really something to get into and that I'm going to be learning a little bit more about. Now we go in here and go to that. Got them both going. Now let's check it. Look at that. I don't even know what it means, but it looks dope. It looks awesome. All I know is nothing's colliding. I got 2 instances on and it looks clean. It's just a little yellow, that's all. Meaning it could be a little loud. So there's a ton of stuff that I still need to get into on here. But I would imagine separating all these would be a great thing to get into for cleaning up your mixes. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on, but if you do it track by track and then put one over the master, you can almost make like a little pocket. Like each one of these would be a different pocket for a different frequency. But like for me, I like to add a whole bunch of tracks. But again, that's just me. I'm not sure. I really think that when I just hit play on here without anything, it sounds really nice. I love the way it sounds out of the speakers in my car. I mean, like, they do a really good job of just making it to where all you have to do is go in here and put the volumes that you want on here. But to go that extra step, it can be a good thing, but is it necessary? I would say it is a little necessary. If you want the best sound for your, you got to utilize all these tools in here. And again, just for the MPC, you got the stock one in here, and it's underneath your dynamics or your EQ filter. And you can go through all of these. I use the pre 4-band EQ all the time, and it actually puts it on a few really, really cool, like best mix. Like it does the same thing. It's just I can't see it. It'd be awesome to have like a visual on there, which I'm sure eventually in the future, whatever. But check this out, guys. Let me know what you think about it. And I don't know, I just thought that was really interesting. I just wanted to share that. Right on, I'm Polypopo, and I will see you guys on the next one.